Hi there, I'm the discounter, and you can find me on Parent Nook forums. Yeah, I got the paper right this time. www.parentnook.com/forum/. Okay, you can find me in the free stuff and discounts section of the site. Today, we've talked a lot about Vegas in the past. We talked about gambling, about things to do and whatnot. I'm going to tell you how to get the most out of Vegas and save your money. Okay, let's face it. Vegas is all about making money and making your money. Okay, we've talked about gambling, and you can see my other videos, which you can find on this YouTube channel. Find those on how to gamble. We'll touch briefly on that, but not very much because that's a video all in itself, a little time consuming. But we're going to talk about saving money when going to Vegas. Okay, the overall trip entirely. Okay, first of all, you got to figure out how you're going to get there, what you're going to do. If you live in California like I do, your best option is to drive. Okay, and I'll tell you, even better option is to rent a car. Don't use your own car. You use your own car, you got to worry about making sure it's kept up mechanically and whatnot. Save yourself some money. It may cost you money. It's still going to save you money to keep the mileage down. You got to rent a car. Lots of places have inexpensive rental cars. Get a little sports car, not sports car. Get a little economy car for $9.99 a day. Okay, Enterprise does something like that. I don't know if they still do it or not, but you can get inexpensive cars. Use that. Use the prepaid gas option. That way you can return the tank on empty. Check the gas rate first. Make sure the gas rate is comparable or less than what the current gas rate is at the pump. You may want to change your options on there, but use that option. Okay. The other option you want to do, buy their insurance. Do not use your insurance. Okay, if you get in some kind of accident, whether it's your fault or not, and run it through your insurance, you're going to see your insurance rates go up. Pay the extra $11 a day, $15 a day, whatever it is, for their insurance. Make it their problem, not yours, if anything happens to the car. Okay, so you've rented the car. So now what? Okay, plan your trip. Okay, remember, we're talking about saving money. Okay, lots of people will stop halfway there and get something to eat, and that's fine. But it's going to cost you, and most of those places along the 15 and whatnot, they know you're going to Vegas. They know that there's not a lot of other places in town, so their prices may be higher than what some other places are. Don't go there. Bring something to eat that you can eat in the car, a sandwich, something that a cooler full of soda. Which, by the way, bring a cooler full of sodas or something to drink. No alcohol. All right. Bring a cooler full of sodas or something that you care to drink, fruit punch, whatever, that you can take with you, because you can keep that in your hotel room where they have free ice. This way you don't have to worry about buying something to drink when you're there and you're just hanging out in your room watching TV or watching a movie or just relaxing. Okay, and if they don't have a coffee pot in the room, bring some instant coffee. It may not taste as well as you like, but use the hot water tab. At least it'll get you going in the morning before you can, unless you want to wait till you go eat breakfast. Okay, back to the trip. Don't don't stop. Excuse me. Don't stop and get food. Save yourself some money. Okay. It's going to cost you anywhere from $20 to $40 to eat a meal while you're going there. Don't bother. Okay, it's not worth it. Bring some food. As long as you're not taking a really, really long journey, then don't stop. Try and bring food as much as you can. Okay, now you're heading into Vegas, but what about the room? Okay, you should have already booked your room, because if you didn't, you're really going to pay through the yin-yang. However, you need to investigate the prices. Okay, forget Priceline and Travelocity and all those other places. I respect what they're doing, but you can find these prices yourself. Okay, I actually inquired to several hotels. One of the early times we went to Vegas, and made a bunch of calls and stuff like that, and somebody wanted us in there, so they gave us a great room rate. And since then, we've gone to that same hotel over and over because they always give us a great room rate. I don't have to call Priceline.com. I have gotten a room with a jacuzzi in it for $79 a night. Yes, a room with a jacuzzi in it for $79 a night. Now, that was not a weekend, and we don't like going on the weekends to avoid the crowds. That's another tip. You want to save money, don't go Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Okay, or arrive on Sunday if you want to do that. Okay, but even that's kind of a push. All right. The other thing you want to do is the hotel wants you in there. Check in maybe at 3 o'clock. But if that room's empty, they're going to let you in. Okay. They want you in there and they want you doing things. They don't want you to arrive. The sooner you get there, the sooner you can spend money. Check on an early check-in. And if they're going to charge you for an early check-in, then you got the wrong hotel. Most of them, if not all of them, should allow you to check in at noon, 1 o'clock, even 7 in the morning if the room's empty. Because an empty room doesn't make them any money. They're not going to charge you extra. If they do, again, you're at the wrong hotel. The other thing, if you've already booked your room, and let's say your room is $89 a night, keep checking the website. All right? The closer it gets to your arrival date, the more the price will go down. That $89 a night room, by the time, if you book that room, let's say 3 months in advance, by the time the 3-month period is over, or near over, because you can't change anywhere, I think it's either 48 or 72 hours beforehand. But if the price goes down, contact them and say, hey, your room rate went from $89.99 to $79.99. They'll give you the $79.99. We did that once with Circus. This was years ago, and we booked a room well in advance, and the price was fine. We didn't have a problem with the price. The price kept going down. By the time we got ready to arrive, the amount of money we saved on the price reductions, because the price kept going down, actually paid for a night of the room. It was actually the full price of a night in the room that we saved. So make sure you watch their websites and check for these things. Okay, it's very important. Okay, you're arriving in Vegas. What do? First thing you want to do is, I highly recommend this, is make a stop at Primm and or Jean, Nevada. This is if you're coming from California, you're going into Vegas just as you hit state line. These places have what I would call the loosest slots. I've seen pay rate. I've gone in there and gotten back 80%, maybe even more, or even came on the plus side of it as far as getting my money back. And again, see my video on how to play slots and how to beat Vegas slots, and you'll see what I'm talking about. There's more on that there. Okay, stop there. And you know what? If you need to eat, go ahead and eat there. They have some really good eating places there. Gold Strike, I strongly recommend, not necessarily for their food, but for their machines, because they've changed their restaurants and their ownership, and I haven't been there since they've done that, so I don't want to necessarily recommend the food. And I'm going to presume, I could be wrong, that the pay ratios are still the same even though they've changed ownership. Primm, Nevada also has pretty good pay ratios over there. You know, the reason for that is they want you to come in there because it's not there on the strip where everything else is, and so they want you to come there and they want you to stay. Okay, so gamble there if you can. I would also recommend you stay there at least one night. If you got a 4-night stay, spend 3 nights in Vegas, 1 night in Primm or Jean. And again, I recommend Gold Strike and Jean, Nevada. All right, do that. But okay, now you've arrived in Vegas. What are you going to do? Okay, you check into your room. You should already have your cooler full of sodas. You should already have your early check-in. Okay, great, let's go gamble. No. First of all, see my video on gambling. See my video on things to do in Vegas and whatnot. Do not gamble on the strip, or at least do not gamble that much. It is the worst place on Vegas to gamble as far as payout goes. Okay? Try downtown, Jean, Nevada, the Boulder area. Those are your better places to play and win. But there are tons of things to do when you're in Vegas. Okay? You can save your... I'll tell you something. Take your car, park it, leave it in the lot. Let the valet park your car, and you can leave it. Let's say you're there for 3 days. Leave it there for the whole 3 days. Okay? Don't worry about it. Leave it there. Use the bus system or walk if you're into walking and it's not cold or wet or rainy or 120 degrees. Okay? If not, use the bus. There's a bus called the Deuce, and it runs all the time. It usually gets pretty crowded, but again, it'll get you where you want to go on the strip. It'll take you all the way downtown if you ride it the whole way, and you can visit all the hotels, all the other stops. I recommend you do a lot of things you can do, and you can still save time and money. Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, which is over by the Venetian. you can go over there. There's lots of shopping in malls. Planet Hollywood has a really nice mall you can walk through, as does Caesar's Palace. Castle Walk between Excalibur, Luxor, and Mandalay Bay. There's a lot of things you can shop and look at over there. There are some of the nightly free shows that you can see. The Mirage has the volcano explosion. Not the Yeah, it's a Mirage has. Treasure Island has the Sirens of Ti show. I recommend that show. It's a really entertaining show. It's free. It's right there. You stand outside the hotel. You can watch it as these sirens battle these pirates. It's really exciting. Circus Circus has live circus acts that play throughout the day and night, I believe. Circus Circus also has a a theme park. It's not comparable to Disneyland or Knott's Berry Farm or anything, but it's nice, and you can have a nice time there. There's the Mob Museum downtown. You can visit that. There's tons of things. There's a movie theater. You like in the movies? There's a movie theater downtown. There's a movie theater not too far from the MGM. I'm not sure exactly where, but you can go do that. There's lots of shows, the Tournament of Kings shows at the Excalibur, all the other shows, Menopause the Musical, which is not well known. It is hilarious. I recommend you go see it. Last time I was there was playing at the Excalibur. Goes. I think it was the Excalibur. Maybe I'm wrong. See Menopause the Musical. The Australian Bee Gees is another good show to see. These are not big headliners, but there are still good things to go see. And by the way, go find a little booth. Don't bother with these people who are standing there. There's these little booths, and there's a booth over by the MGM where you can get discount tickets on shows. These are tickets that are getting ready to the show's going to air, and they haven't sold enough tickets, and you might get them half price, or at least at a huge discount. That's where you go get your show tickets. You get a discount. Go see them. Some of the other things you can do. There's a little nature walk over at the Tropicana. The Flamingo. I'm sorry. Where you can see that there's the dolphin habitat at the Mirage. There are things that you can do where you're not gambling. Okay. By the way, if you're in the buffets, check and see if the buffet where you're staying at has one of those all-day buffet specials. This is where you pay like $15, or not 15. This is where you pay one price. Maybe it's $30, $40, $50, and you can eat there as many times as you want, as often as you want. Now, if you know you're going to be there for at least 2 meals, it's worth the money, because then you can go in the buffet whenever you want. It's already paid for because you have this little wristband that they give you. Okay. The other things, if you're looking for a place to eat, go to the local Denny's, or whatever that are located throughout the strip, if you're on the strip or anywhere else. Okay. These are all things you can do to save time and money. Okay, and that's very important when you're in Vegas, because Vegas is about taking your money. Okay, again, if you're going to gamble, set yourself a limit. I advise that if you're going to gamble on the strip, if you're going to play a machine at all, and you've lost anywhere from 4 to 5 times in a row without any kind of a win, get up, leave, because you're not going to get anywhere. Okay, do something else. If you're going to gamble, blackjack obviously has the best odds. Okay, but again, I recommend if you're going to play slot machines, that you gamble in Prim, Gene, downtown, the Boulder area. Sam's Town's a nice place. That's something else you can do while you're in Vegas. Bowling. There's tons of things to do in Vegas, so experiment, look around, check things out. Don't spend all your time playing the machines, because you'll be broke before your trip is over. Enjoy yourself, have a good time, look around, investigate things, check websites, look for things to do. Like I said, Madame Tussauds, CSI, where you can solve a crime just like a regular CSI agent. You can do that. There's the TV screening room at the MGM too, where you can see upcoming TV shows or commercials or whatnot, and you rate them. And whether they air or not may depend on how you rate them. Okay? So anyway, I am the Discounter, and you can find me at Parent Nook Forums. Okay? Look for me in the free stuff and discount sections, and if you have any questions, feel free to message me.